Thomas King, you're under arrest.
Alex, how do you feel?
I feel fine, Dr. Norton.
Welcome aboard. This is your captain speaking. Shit show is about to begin.
I got a fist full of whiskey, the bottle just bit me. We got lined up, shot down, firing back straight crown. Ticking like a time bomb, drinking till the night's gone. Get your hands off of this glass, last call my ass.
Guys, girls, I am Eric, your captain, and today is a Does It Mix. Something that both me and John found kind of disgusting when I was out in Maine. Sunday Feels from Dogfish Head, weighing in at 6.5%. It's a kettle fruited sour. And something that I actually kind of like, even though it is not a stout, and that was the Nelson Bomb New England style IPA from Sloops. I'm not from New York, probably got it wrong. This is also 6.5%, so this will cause the universe to self-invert on itself. This one I get to open by going like this. But this one, been waiting for this shit, I get to open by doing that. And it keeps it. Oh yeah. So, let's go, getting so much head here. Let that settle for just 1 second. Missing out on the last club, actually, with his, I guess he's not missing out, it was the second comment. Dinscourage, Salmich Club, get back in the kitchen like David Brown. Then Harmarsh, Two Hearted Ale Club, and Sunny Slopes, a long go. Cheers, clubbers. First in was Brad saying, hell yeah, brother. FJB. Oh, big time FJB. I had to get both diesel and top my truck off today. And I couldn't possibly want to adios the Biden administration more. Clyde says here. Multi-gunman says there. And then Clyde says everywhere. Dinscourage, wasn't there an interesting 4-year gap there where the whole Ukraine-Russia thing just didn't exist? Then when the former advisor, then VP Biden, comes back into play, suddenly, as soon as COVID starts winding down, it's instantly on full bore. Oh, come on. You're like some kind of conspiracy. You're some kind of a freak. No, I can't even. I couldn't even believe that they would start a wag the dog. Tomcat, who I've been chatting with, I told him to leave me alone. I was a really important person. Says cheers, Patriots. Then he says I actually prefer an earlier time. Well, shit. Lord knows this is all for you, Tom. So we'll try to speed this up. I'm already longer than planned. I decided to swap out because I just didn't. I had Ed's gun in a on-duty location, but it meant it was on duty and not being carried, and that just didn't sit well with both me and Ed. So I see I have a little dot action to clean. It's got the hiney sights. Laugh, get it out of your system. So this was on duty, and I decided to put the G23 on duty in that position. So if I ever say to you, you have any idea what the hell I did with the G23? Not the RTF, but the other one. Just tell me it's on duty where Ed's gun was. I'm mostly smelling the IPA part of it. Cheers, you deplorable bastards, you. On the tongue, I'm kind of getting a little bit of the, well, while I was swallowing. I'm good at that, by the way. Email me. McLean. Wow. It's kind of, they're kind of canceling each other out. I'm getting, well, I'm getting this hard presence of the, just remember Benny Hill? While I'm chugging away, I'm getting that sense of the sour, of the kettle sour, and then as I stop, I get a little bit of the flavor of the IPA, and then now I'm almost left with nothing. It's kind of like divorce beer. I have some, let's see, I'll read Salty's. Salty says, goodness gracious, great balls of nakedness. Multi-Gunman says, I'm here for the whiskey, but I'm staying for the nakedness. Tardisia says, 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready, and 4 to go get naked. Sorry, go to go get naked. And Salty says, hee-haw. And then he says the Multi-Gunman, whiskey and nakedness is the key to happiness. Poco says, here for dinner. DFC says, top 10. Oh, before I forget, for all those people that, you know what, well, you already, some of the first 5 minuters are already gone. I will not be here tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Rumble exclusive. The links, like always, are down in my groin area right now. Check them out. Okay, so I got 3 packages in today. I'm going to start with this one because I think I know what this one is. This one is for Stu Pitt. Mr. Stu Pitt. Hang on a second. I have the awesome carbon fiber in my other pocket. But let me do this. Oh. Okay. This one is gun cuts. The business side right there. Just take a minute just to think about the magnitude of whatever this is. Okay. I just know if Ed was here, he'd be like, you know, tell a funny story or something. Really like those. If she's okay, but the other one is much gooder. Okay, sorry. Sorry. Jesus, I have one job. Show you that. And there you go. Okay, well, I don't think those sights are anywhere near this color, so I think this would be better off with just a black set of sights on it. Those color ones, they're kind of turquoise looking. But the question is this a thing, or are we gonna have to like do something? That's wicked. I like that. I like the cuts in that. If I slowly let that focus and then slowly rotate it. Oh, Joey. Okay. That is definitely cool looking. Gun cuts. And they got the logo. Looks a little familiar from some movie I saw somewhere. So Stu Pitt. Then we got Olive Blackhawk. Tardisius, I feel that's sharp. Okay, all of a sudden things are starting to make more sense here. I got a blue extractor and a blue backplate. I'm gonna have to revisit those sights. This isn't spot on to the slot or frame. So if the sights are the same color as that, go to sports gear. Well, as long as we're having so much fun opening shit, let's get the last one out of the way. This one is for Irish Curse. That would be a small penis. It's cold, okay? What do you say? And we have a lower parts kit with the trigger block, with the extended mag release, springs, pins, all of the mag release, spring. Okay. Well, you know what? I have, I don't know. This shouldn't be the alpha gun. This should be the effing nemesis gun. I mean, as of right now, it's basically not doing anything right. Oh, it locks the slide back. It has that going for it. I mean, it's a single shot wonder right now. I mean, home defense, it's like, okay, done. I mean, unless you get your fingers off of it, like if you pull the trigger and let go, you might be back in the game, but otherwise, nothing. We went over this, and I don't want to go over it anymore. I keep it right here because in case the boiler comes on and it vibrates and falls into the garbage. Destiny. Stu Pitt. Stu Pitt here. In case you... The hell is that sound? Oh, that was the Distilling Tradition on MeWe. Tomcat, I would like to take one 300-yard shot at the cowbell. Send it to me and I'll film it. If I miss, the whole world will know. Hashtag 204 Ruger, hashtag 243, hashtag 22250. Another cowbell lover. Mule, how was your church this weekend, Big E? I didn't do shit this weekend. I left the house to run errands one time. I got to play around in the Second Amendment Church, building shit. So for that, I had a great time. How was yours, Mule? Have I mentioned I miss you? Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up, 2 shots, intro brew babe, lots of loves and hearts, and yeah, she's a redhead. What can I say? Jeremy, wow, the amount of ghost guns in this video makes me wanna come. I need to get a kit together. Look around a bit today, but couldn't really make a deal. I tell ya, you gotta find something. Gotta have a weekend, even if I have to. Maybe take a Monday or a Friday off if it has to be a long weekend. Otherwise, yep. Poco, look at the bright side. Now you can make your own holster. I don't know what I'm making it for. Whatever the mystery gun is. Tom, Eric, you must watch Trailer Park Boys. It's very funny. Lots of dope, drinking, hoes, and guns. I'm gonna stay on you until you do. Start with season 1 and watch them in order. Amar says, yes it is. It's a Canadian series. Oh, well maybe. Okay, Tomcat, do you... Okay, let me... okay, Harmarsh I know has watched both. I'm not sure about Tomcat. One of our... And see, it's a lot easier to watch a series if it's ours. How does it compare with Letterkenny? Because one of Christine's favorite shows, something that, you know, we do together, is Letterkenny. So, Trailer Park Boys, you know, I might... First of all, Harmarsh, thank you. I already have a little bit of an in now in the fact that it's a Canadian series. Or Tomcat says back to Harmarsh, don't you think their brand of comedy would suit Eric? Rich Huff says, cheers all. See, and it is, because you cannot always figure people out. I really thought that John Solar, would truly appreciate the humor in Letterkenny, and he thought it was one of the stupidest shows he's ever seen. Tom, I can't go in for no silly-ass liberals. I've never met one yet I liked. Well, I know I've said more than once. Life is short, and anybody... See, I make it real simple on Facebook. If someone makes a comment and they just instantly sound like a liberal, blocked. I have blocked one of the guys that used to deliver pizzas for me. Then we became friends, and then years later, I worked with him at a place down the street here. We built computers, loaded software, built computers, fixed shit, and then at one point in time, see, a lot of this was before a lot of this internet shit was created. Then we eventually found each other on Facebook, and as soon, even though this was someone I've known for over a decade, you know, worked at, you know, he worked for me as a driver at Domino's Pizza, and blah blah blah. Long story short, as soon as I found out he was a liberal, blocked and deleted his ass, and I don't have a problem with that. I don't give a shit if you are a family member. Probably one of the reasons I know this is bad, but I don't talk to my mom very much because she is a flaming idiot. It's like, oh, I can't wait now for Biden administration to take over. We could finally get this COVID thing under control. Hey, Mom, you've been fully jabbed as many times as humanly possible, and she's had COVID twice. I still think, and I pray to God that a lot of the stuff that I've heard, that timer hasn't started. When I say timer, I mean a whole lot of bad shit happening, because a whole lot of bad shit. Tom, when I was young, I may have faked being liberal for a while to bang an occasional hot hippie chick. After that, I was pretty much on the next skirt. Crazy girl sex is best. Young Tom was a bit of a man-ho. Hey, congratulations. I approve. Jeremy, I have done a number on my thumb with many different tools. Just part of hard work. Yeah, Jeremy, but I'd prefer to get through the world of hard work. Hey, want a little sneak? This happened, what was it, Thursday or Friday? And, I was just putting ammo into a magazine, never slipped, just the fact that there was pressure right here. Yeah, I know, there's such a thing as a mag loader. Well, you know what? I have 2 of them. They're over there somewhere. But I used this, and it still started bleeding. So, yeah, I decided that I am going to, I don't know, it's so nice and brand new, I don't know if I wanna take it to work, but I decided to throw the Gen 4 G23 into the rotation now that I have the proper length mags for it. Thank you, NIHAP. So this one is loaded to overcapacity, and I have the soup cans that I got from Scott, Mr. Holster. He gave me enough 40 cal to go to the range and be there. I'm telling you right now, me, Christine, Jeremy, Caitlin, and my brother-in-law Mike, if our goal was to just get rid of all of the range 40 cal that I have on hand right now, the 5 of us could not do it in one day, which is good. Thank you, Scott. When he's like, I don't even have a 40 cal anymore, so I want you to have all this, and then I almost, when you lean over to pick something up and you expect it to weigh one thing and it weighs something completely else. So I have my, this is a G19 holster that Pete made for me, so this works perfectly. Unfortunately, I got holsters everywhere, and I'm not quite sure where it is. Maybe it's upstairs, but I thought I had a dedicated G19 inside the waistband holster, but I do have a G23, so it'll work. The end of the barrel is right there. This was also from Pete. So this is more or less what it's probably going to be. I do like the way the grip feels on this. So, that brings up an interesting question. Then I always have 2 mags, usually with me at any time. It brings up an interesting question, because I was noticing when I was going through the mags that NIHAP sent me. I have a G23, and I have a G23 and a G22. Same caliber, 40, good capacity, even more, unless you're from New York. And I noticed that both of these are 10-rounders. The mag looks identical. I went online. I couldn't find, you got your smart-ass comments. What's the difference between a 10-round G23 mag and a New York legal one? 3 rounds. No shit, ass candle. So I started thinking, going, what is the difference? I assumed that when I opened it, there was something in here that, you know, that made it a single stack, or maybe it don't. I mean, it's obviously going down more than some things in my life. It's obviously going down all the way. You know, it's basically forming a sort of a single stack, but not really. So then I said, well, what happens if I took the follower, spring, and base plate out of another mag just to see, and believe it or not, it still only held 10 rounds. And visually, the insides, I don't know how Glock has done it, but they obviously, I mean, first of all, just where the holes are, it's obviously a magazine that is entirely made just for this purpose. But I'm telling you, it is not a Captain Obvious moment when you take them apart. The follower does look a little bit different, but now that should have been ruled out when I switched all of the shit over and tried to put. I still could, with the guts out of one of those mags inside of this, it still would only hold 10 rounds. Mystery. It's a mystery to me, baby. So, yeah. How you doing? Harmarsh, evening, brew bummy. I see your Lieutenant Alex Hopper, played by Taylor Kitsch, in the movie Battleship. I think I've seen the movie. I mean, I know what the... yeah. Eltenda says, hey. Eltenda, how you doing? Oh, shit. Never mind, I just thought of something with him. Harmar says, FJT. Oh, excuse me. That was so gross. Good thing there wasn't any women here. Or is there? Harmar says, hashtag more cowbell. Tardisia says, we never get enough cowbell. Are you ready? See, this isn't going to work. Okay. Thank you, Harmarsh. Jeremy, holy mags, Batman. Yeah. Jeremy, better get up here. Bring some 45. We gotta see if we can melt down a G21. Harmarsh, putting my picture on any woman is a bad idea, Ray. Cheap old gun guy. In the intro, you sure look good in the good humor uniform. Come on, I'm good in everything. Poco, here you go, Mr. Malahi Montage. What is this? Okay, hold on. If we're gonna have a copyright infringement, we might as well all enjoy it.
What are you, Mr. Wade? Shit moss, Randy. Shit moss. They started off as tiny little shit larvae, Randy, and then they grew into shitapillars, a pandemic of shitapillars. Everywhere you look, Randy, shitapillars. They almost drove me over the goddamn edge, boy. I tried to exterminate them. I tried to put an end to the shitapillar's life cycle, but I failed. And now, shit moths, man. Every fucking one of them. Shit moths. Are you okay, Mr. Lady? 100%, man. Jim Leahy is back. Time for drinking, bud. It's a simple mathematical equation, man. Julian wants this trailer desperately. So, if I keep upping the price, he'll do whatever it takes to get the money. That sexy fucking smart man. Parading around there. Fucking tight little fucking. But we're smarter. You know what we're gonna do, man? When we get Julian behind bars, we're gonna drink this whole fucking. Sorry. After everyone's gone back to jail, we're gonna stop drinking, right? Absolutely. You promise, Mr. Andy. What are you? What is that? Can't see anything.
Oh, come on, this is 6 minutes. I can't do the whole thing. So, where was the funny part? Just kidding. Just see the humor? Jeremy says, I would not have farted in the presence of a female, says Eric, but he farts in front of Matt. Same? Jeremy, I respect Miles this time. He looked directly at the camera and bent over where we could see out of frame. He learns, or we couldn't see. He wasn't even here yesterday. Jeremy again. Maybe Poco would like Miles with purple hair. Poco. Chinese bot deleted and blocked these guys in the whole thread. Jeremy? During the Bush administration, gas was over $5 a gallon. Right, Eric? Right? Asking for smile money. Poco. I have a feeling Miles' wife loves backdoor boom boom. It's just not her backdoor getting boom boom. Poco, I hate this game. Jeremy, purple drink definition, an intoxicating beverage made by adding cough syrup containing codeine and promethazine to a carbonated soft drink consumed as a recreational drug. He was in the hospital after overdosing on purple drink. Clyde says, my favorite purple drink is NyQuil. Mine too. Multi-gun man, alright. What the fuck is going on in here? About time. Harmarsh, outro babe, 100%. J-Dog is here at home. That's because it was a Monday. Multi-gun, sorry. EMT Railfran. Funny how they want vax passports but not voter ID. Alpha 2. Alpha 2 is a miss. Redneck Ramblings, greetings, Captain. Redneck greetings. Who could it be? Texting on my phone. What the fuck are these? Hey, Hector, our anniversary teacher is about to retire. Do you want to hold a farewell party? You know, I just know they want you to respond to see if these are real numbers. So, report as spam. Block. Report as spam. Oh, bye-bye. Fuck you. Hey! My penis is swelling. You want to suck it? Oh, sorry, you had to hear that. Hey, you wouldn't have to worry about seeing it, though.
Hello?
Thank you. Tom, okay. I mean, I might check out Trailer Park Boys. Told me he's never going to leave me alone unless I do. Oh, the Brew Crew. Jesus Christ, Clyde. That link takes up the entire screen. Oh, and I see. Josh is trying to decide what color to get, gray or walnut. And Kevin has the best answer, get both. I mean, when it comes to guns, that's really the only way you can roll. Okay. I'm still going to be down here when she gets home. I'm supposed to be casually sitting on the couch. Redneck Ramblings. Redneck Riviera whiskey is pretty damn good, especially for the price. See, I trust these guys. I mean, not saying that I wouldn't trust you or anything. Cobra, I'm glad the Star Trek memorabilia made it across the pond finally. Laugh out loud. Looks like it's in good shape, too. Cobra, there's... There is no damage to the frame in any way. It was very well protected in that container, and like I showed yesterday, it is really cool. And to actually have a few frames from a production. I haven't decided what to do with it. I would prefer to keep it down here on display where I can enjoy it as much as possible and everybody else. Then again, I'm starting to collect a whole bunch of things that should be in the Star Trek room. I know, just get doubles. I mean, that's what Clyde did. Clyde sent me one of these. So, and Cobra sent me one of these, so there's one on display in the Star Trek room. Clyde, whiskey and revolution for all. Matt says, yep, all those strange purple sub-comments must suck. Yes. Then Clyde says, E7. It's already been called. It was a hit, and it's on a sunk ship. I was going to say, if that turns out to be a hit, I'll actually do the shot where I would normally pass on it. Now how do I do this? It was a hit, but it was already a hit, but it's still a hit. Smile Money, you see the dilemma here, right? I don't care. You don't? Okay. I think I'm going to have a little Grants from Ludwig. Blended Scotch whiskey. Matured in 3 different types of wood for a smooth, rich, and mellow taste. And everything is better with Grandma. You know, the only thing I ever saw my grandparents partake in was homemade shit that they made. Just, what is wrong with this thing? Did you hear that? It's almost like it was settling. Other than their homemade shit, I really never saw them ever drink, but you know how awesome it would be to have an opportunity to... Well, I drank the whole time we were fishing. My grandfather was a fisherman freak. Jeremy and my grandfather would get along great. Two of them, and Caitlin, because she's a freak too. They just, all three of them would be blah, blah, blah. You know, we should try one of those weighted, floating, triple bypass, spinny, sparkly, warm, jiggy things. And I'd be sitting over in the corner with my bag of pistachios and a goddamn bottle of scotch. Mr. Mark Mac 85, damn, now that's the rants I have missed. Laugh out loud. Did I have a rant? I mean, if I'm going to rant, I'll rant tomorrow over on Rumble, because Rumble isn't a bunch of effing like YouTube. YouTube, oh, it's going to break our community standards. Oh, that's because you're a bunch of liberal douchebags. Sorry, I blew up right there. What is going on over at Distilling Tradition? See, it's a really big group, and you'll go nuts if you try to, yeah, I ain't got time for this shit right now. But you should really be a member of Distilling Tradition on MeWe. Zeus, I have a Silencer Central meeting in the morning. I wish I did. Mr. Mark Mac says fire J6. J6 is a miss. McLean? So, I've been dating this pig, and it turns out she's a big lefty, but she does have a snapping gyro? What should I do, Eric? Life is too short. You won't be able to have any conversations, and you'll eventually want to kill her. So I'd just move on now. Wade, you ever notice that the older we get, the better we used to be? Well, except for Matt. He struggles to just maintain the current level of consciousness. Gun Glutton, do you think NATO is going to come to our rescue to save us from the tyrants who stole the election and are ruining our country and the world? It's not too late for the Democrats, though. They can always do what the Japanese samurais would do to regain honor. Oh my God, Gun Glutton, I so wish the Democratic Party would do what the samurai would do to regain honor. Wait a second, Gun Glutton. Smell money, just a little taste. Now means I need to drink about 3.5 gallons of water before bedtime. It's okay, I can do that. Gun Glutton, I could not agree with a thought process more. If you are a Democrat out there, a libtard and you are hearing me say this, the best thing that you could do to show that you have finally, of all of the years of being a shitbag, anti-American, loser piece of shit who didn't care about anybody but yourself, you need to do what the Japanese samurais would have done in this situation to show the rest of us that you have finally regained some sense of honor in your life. May it be so, number one. Make it so. You realize, Gun Glutton, there's a huge flaw in your plan, but I'm sure you already know what that is. Mike, cheers, Eric, my brother. Mike? Jay, Tom McDonald will have the top trending video. The video will be labeled as "What if you look at the video?" But if you look at the YouTube trending list, this won't be listed. Well, that was on the Smoother Die. I don't even know who Tom McDonald is. Is he Ronald's brother? Mike, a very awesome picture from Cobra. Yes, for a obvious Star Trek, a Trekkie, I mean, if I went down the list of everything in my life that is Trek related, you'd go, you have a serious problem. Dax, the greatest dog in the world, Star Trek. A room in my house dedicated to it, Star Trek. Stuff that I just can't bring myself to bring upstairs, but probably should, you know. But having said that, the two most prized items in my Star Trek collection per item. Now my brother, aka Haboob308, gave me a great big ass box of figurines, newer ones, but that was as awesome gets. And some of the paintings that I have are pretty awesome. But to this moment in time, the two most meaningful items that I have in my Star Trek collection is that signed, autographed picture with couple of scenes from actual real from the film from Cobra, and my Captain Kirk figurine, that original that Johnny Watson got me. I mean, there's been a whole lot of items. I'm just saying that the two things that are like way over the top. Sharky, cheers all. Sharky, my face on a hot chick of my choice. Will I be able to finish? Of course. That's why there's paper bags and doggy is a thing. Oh, God. Sharky, wow. You're the only person that's answered that so far. Sharky, that's a really, really cool Star Trek picture frame. Yes, it is. Sharky, over here, voting is regulated quite well. As soon as you're born, you get registered by your parents within a week. Then you'll be assigned your Dutch citizen number. That number stays with you. Yes, the government knows who you are and where you live. They know that already because of taxes paid and houses bought. When you get sent via old school mail your voter passes, both for local and national-wide elections, things needed to actually vote here, the voter pass you get mailed and an ID that is recognized during a Dutch driver, being a Dutch driver's license, passport, or Dutch European ID card. IDs people need to do anything over here. When kids apply to school from an school, a form of ID is required. I guess over here, we just like to know who you are when things matter. See, and I don't have a problem with that. You know who has a problem with that? Cheaters. Cheaters and fucking frauds. Sorry, I think that might have been the first one. Cheaters and fucking frauds have a problem with IDs. Oh, we can't have an ID to vote because that's going to make it much harder to cheat. Much harder is the key word. Yet, your fucking lazy ass won't have a problem, but when you go get your Boone's Farm or some Colt 45 and have to present an ID, fuck you all. Sharky, SH. Hope dinner was a blast. Oh, and Echo 3. Oh shit, I was wrong. Never mind, that's a miss. Just kidding. Just kidding. E3. E3 is a hit. Echo 3. Echo 3 is a hit. Yeah, I have a technical question. Anybody that's made it basically 51 minutes. I have an old buck tool. I don't know if there was ever any kind of a case for this. And the reason that I stopped carrying it is because when you bear down on the pliers. But it has locking blades. And I would, now if you follow me to the end of my question, I will go through and put this in the ultrasonic cleaner and try to make it look brand new. It has a serrated blade. It has a traditional style can opener. It has a small Phillips. And it has a big Phillips. You don't want to open them all at once because you have to have at least somebody partially open to do the unlock. That was the other pain in the ass. In order to unlock one item, you had to open up another item. And then on the other side, you have the fixed blade with a little serration at the end. A big and a small screwdriver. And knowing me, actually the small screwdriver still looks okay. Oh, three different straight blades. And a knife on this side. The jaws are just flat out cutters. There's no wire strippers on it. And the biggest flaw for this, other than having to open one to undo another one, was the fact that it folds. I was thinking about making this a bottle ship item. I mean, first of all, I'm not made out of money, so I try to come up with some cool shit. Swiping stuff from the battle box, but I was just going through the drawer and I saw this, and it, oh, wait a second. Hang on, I might be on crack. Maybe, hey, I haven't not used this in a long time. Never mind, that is linked to that, and you do not have to open up one to get to another one. It actually, that little raised area. Sorry. Like I said, I haven't used this in years. It's been in the tool drawer, and every now and then I've used it as a pair of pliers. But I'm just telling you, anything serious. I was broken down on the side of the road. Holy crap! Does this go way back? This This, I think, might be almost as old as Samantha. I remember there was a hose that broke, and I was trying to take the clamp off. It was really tight, and as soon as it would start to do that, I have one made by SOG that it flips. It flips just like this, but both are on one side, and it flips like that and closes, and I still have the sheath. You know what? Maybe I'll just grab both of them, and I don't know. Here's a question. Is anyone interested in this being a bottle ship? And would it be sweetening the deal or going too far? Like I could throw the other one in at a later date. I have the SOG one. It's about the exact same size, and the pliers flip like that. Just a question. Just a question. I'm always looking for interesting things, and obviously this game is just about come to an end. Jay on the Wrong Video says, Jay on the Wrong Video, you are not a terrible person for not shipping the Scout box out yet. We're in the shit here also. Okay, thank you, Jay. One Income has really run its course, and now with the addition that I wish you would fucking die administration, I didn't even fill my tank. I topped it off. I had a little over a quarter of a tank, and I still put $80 in. We're over, what was it, 409 in Superior this morning? God. Just somebody, please, come, A10 Warthog right over that. Just let's, please, bring back the mean tweeter. Salty Shellback. I just spent $70 on 3 bags of groceries today. Same stuff would have only cost about $40 2 years ago. Oh no, we're in the middle of Build Back Better. What do you know, Salty? Oh my God. Sorry. Maybe we'll talk about... Where's the goddamn mouse? Maybe we'll talk about this tomorrow. Hey, Smile Money, I stopped and picked up my blood pressure medication on my way home. Pretty good, huh? Last comment, didn't scourge. Do you like watermelon and fried chicken? Extra crispy, bitch. Okay. Does it mix? You know, this one sucked on its own, and this one was pretty good on its own, and this is carrying this over the finish line. And that's the only reason that I'm going to say yes. Yes, they mix. I feel that I got a little bit more of this and found a way to get rid of this. So yeah, this was a successful Does It Mix. Here we are. 3 of you here. Harmarsh, 200 Ale Club, Sunny Slopes a long go. Cheers, clubbers. Douglas. That was on the Bloody Mary one. Harmarsh, I think you're on the wrong video, but I get it. Cheers. Douglas, 38 minutes ago. He didn't have a comment last time, so he doesn't even know the shit show is on. He says, Kirk and Spock. Nice. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Salty, double nakedness is the key to happiness. I can't argue, I guess. I like guns and knives, too. It's it's one of my favorite times right now, 4:54. So I gotta get my butt upstairs. Cheers, guys. And remember, I will be at Rumble tomorrow.